Hall of Famer says Russell Westbrook should avoid OKC reunion. Russell Westbrook remains one of the biggest names still available in NBA free agency. The former MVP guard has surprisingly received little interest despite his Hall of Fame resume and strong performance with the Denver Nuggets last season. While there are whispers of teams monitoring his situation, there hasn't been much movement toward a deal. For a player with 9 All-Star appearances, 9 All-NBA honors, and 1 MVP award, the silence is startling. During his 7 p.m. podcast in Brooklyn, Carmelo Anthony, a fellow NBA legend and Hall of Famer, spoke out against Westbrook's situation, expressing his frustration. "There's a lot of teams that Russ could help right F*** King now." Carmelo Anthony's message: "Don't go back to OKC. You cannot bring Russell Westbrook back to OKC and don't play him," Anthony said. "He cannot go from the greatest player in your franchise history to maybe playing or maybe not playing." Many former players share Anthony's concern that late career farewell tours can sometimes tarnish a legacy instead of celebrating it. The Oklahoma City Thunder just won their first NBA championship behind a young and dynamic roster led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Chet Holmgren, and Jalen Williams. There's no time or room for a veteran like Westbrook because almost every key contributor is returning. Anthony is concerned that Westbrook's return to OKC now could mean Anthony spending most nights watching from the bench rather than contributing on the floor. Chasing the right opportunity, not just a ring. Anthony also made it clear that Westbrook shouldn't feel pressured to join any team simply to chase a championship ring. "It's a difference with chasing the ring, and I still got to enjoy this game," he said. "You can't send the greatest player back. He left to come back, and then he's not playing? No. As a player, I know I can still play? Hell no." Westbrook's drive and competitiveness have always been his trademarks. At this stage of his career, he's looking for a role where he can both compete and contribute meaningfully. Last season with the Denver Nuggets, Westbrook proved he still has plenty left in the tank. Across 75 games, he averaged 13.3 points, 6.1 assists, and 4.9 rebounds, while providing veteran leadership and energy off the bench. In the postseason, he added 11.7 points per game as the Nuggets made another deep run. For teams seeking a reliable backup guard or a veteran spark plug, those numbers should be enticing. The question is whether a contender will offer him a chance before the season tips off. Westbrook's legacy in Oklahoma City remains untouchable. Even without a return to the Thunder, Westbrook's place in Oklahoma City lore is secure. From his triple-double seasons to his relentless playing style, he gave the franchise its identity after Kevin Durant's departure. He is the Thunder's all-time leader in points, assists, and rebounds, and his fiery passion became the heartbeat of the city. One day, Westbrook will likely retire as a member of the Thunder, but Carmelo Anthony believes that day shouldn't come while he's still capable of playing high-level basketball. Isaiah Thomas on prime Westbrook. He was the hardest to guard. While discussions about Westbrook's future continue, many around the league still speak with awe about his prime years. Former NBA guard Isaiah Thomas recently praised Westbrook's dominance on the Got Soul podcast. "The hardest to guard was OKC Russell Westbrook," Thomas said. "It looks hard to guard Steph, but when Russell Westbrook was with OKC and he was faster, stronger, jump higher than everybody, getting triple-doubles, that was the most difficult player I've ever had to guard."